Namaste everyone, I am Ramyashri. Welcome to my channel Ashwin's Astrology. On 4th of February, Dev Guru Brihaspati, Jupiter turns direct Margi in Vrishab Rashi. Since May 2024, Jupiter is residing in Vrishab Rashi and from October it was Vakri. Because Jupiter turned Vakri in October, we could see a lot of fluctuations in stock markets, a lot of fluctuations in monetary ways, and people in the society also had succumbed to a lot of financial problems as well. Now with Jupiter turning direct, we can see abundant amount of positive results in these areas. Jupiter being in Shukra's Rashi, which is Mata Lakshmi Sthan as well, we can expect abundant amount of prosperous results. Also at the same time, Shukra is in Guru's Rashi, which is Meena Rashi, and is exalted there. Though afflicted by Rahu, this 2-12 exchange actually can give amazing amount of benefic results. Now with Jupiter turning direct, we can see this benefic results enhanced and in much more positive way. So Guru in Shukra's Rashi and Shukra in Guru's Rashi now will actually give major amount of positive results, and for the next 1.5 months we can expect greater amount of results both spiritually as well as materialistically. Get ready for a transformative journey as Jupiter is gonna bring some great amount of powerful changes for all the 12 Rashis. Please do remember the predictions which I am making in this video is applicable only till 21st of March, because on 29th of March, as most of you know, Shani will be moving to Meena Rashi and will start aspecting Jupiter, who is in Vrishab Rashi. Even though Shani has moved to Guru's Rashi itself, but Shani's aspect on any planet is not considered good. And that's why the predictions also will change or will get altered after that. So all the predictions which I'll be making today will be based on your individual moon sign. So please consider it from your Chandra Rashi only. Now first let's begin with first Rashi, Mesh Rashi. So for Mesh Rashi natives, this is one of the golden period for you again from monetary point of view. Second Lord Venus in the 12th house exalted and 12th Lord Jupiter in the second house in a good position is an amazing great amount of time. It's forming Shubhakartari Yoga as well as a great amount of monetary benefits as well, because Shani is in 11th house and is the last phase of Shani in 11th house. So both 2nd, 11, 12 all planets are in a very good condition. So monetarily you will benefit really well, and this is the time you can book profits and actually can square out your positions from the market. So financial boost is coming for you and luck will favor you right now. So from last 4 months, luck was kind of fumbling for you and was not giving you a great support. But now with Jupiter, who is your 9th Lord, house of luck, turning direct in Vrishab Rashi, so you will see your luck also favoring you, especially in your career, and because Jupiter's aspect is on your 10th house as well, so you will see a greater amount of benefits or greater amount of advancement in your career as well. Some new role or some new responsibility or something life-changing transformation also you might see in the next 40 days. So this was for Mesh Rashi natives. And one more thing to add, for Mesh Rashi natives, you will find more and more amount of time you dedicate for spirituality. You might feel or you might find much more peace and solace in spirituality as well. So next let's go to Vrishab Rashi. So for Vrishab Rashi natives, this would be kind of a transformative time period for you. You will see a lot of changes happening in your life, a new person arriving in your life, both from marital perspective as well as if you are already married, having a child also is possible right now, because Jupiter will bless you. Your 5th house, 7th house and 9th house and goes. So fortune will favor you. If you are not married, you will get married. If you don't have children, you will have child. So all these areas you will see a greater amount of abundance happening to you positively. Also your career will shine and you will have a greater amount of flow of income as well. So for Vrishab Rashi natives, this is a good time period as well. Get ready for the transformative journey which Jupiter is bringing for you. Next comes Mithun Rashi. So for Mithun Rashi, there are some good news as well as some bad news. Because Guru was Vakri in 12th house, you were actually a bit relaxed. But now again, Guru becoming direct in the 12th house, and very soon it will come to your Rashi, which is in May. So you might see that income is stabilized now, but you have to be careful about how much money you spend. So there will be a sudden rise in expenses for you, and from career point of view, you would be very much worried. A lot of work and lot of pressure, stress, everything on your plate. So delivering everything or managing everything will somewhat becomes difficult for you right now, and taking help from your teammates or from your peers or even higher management is best advice right now. And amidst all of this, because Mangal is in your own Rashi, you have to pay attention to your health until 24th of February, that is until Mangal turns direct in Mithun Rashi. So for Mithun Rashi natives, health is great amount of concern as well as other areas as well as I mentioned. So this was for Mithun Rashi natives. At the end, I'll tell you the remedy. Please do follow that. So now next we'll go to Karkatak Rashi. Now for Karkatak Rashi, so fortune will favor you. Your 9th Lord Jupiter, your 6th Lord Jupiter is direct in 11th house. So greater amount of prosperity will be showered on you. So your previous investments will actually yield greater amount of results. But because Mangal is your 5th Lord in the 12th house, so this brings some kind of ambiguity, and due to some confusions or due to some problems, you lose money as well. So there is a time period that you will be blessed with Mata Lakshmi abundantly during this time period, but at the end of the day, due to your own negligence or laziness, you will lose money as well. So for Karkatak Rashi natives, have to be vigilant and have to safeguard whatever they are earning right now or whatever they will get now, because this is one of the finest periods, because Gurudev will bless you and go now. So for the next 40-45 days, stay alert and be cautious, and don't spend unnecessarily. That's also very much important, and take care of your children as well. So this was for Karkatak Rashi natives. Next, let's go to Simha Rashi. For Simha Rashi natives, this is the time period you have to start something new. So there will be change in your career, change in your residence, change in your location, everything will change. And some kind of temporary relief from your job or from your career also. Whatever the kind of problems we are facing now till now, there will be some amount of relief. And relief can come only along with the change. So the change in location, change in residence, change in job, profession, all this will bring some fresh opportunities for you, some fresh environment for you, which will actually ease your work, and you'll be able to manage your work life as well. Because next Shani will be coming to 8th house, so it has to get prepared for that. So Guru being the 8th Lord is in the 10th house and direct. So you can see that some kind of connect or some kind of changes you can expect direct now. So sudden changes will happen. So that's actually looking bit positive, and also because it's aspecting for those change in location and residence as well. So this will actually ease your life to some extent, but once Shani moves to 8th house, you will face some kind of challenges as well. So that we'll deal out in the next video, which I'll be making next month actually. So this was for Simha Rashi natives. Next, let's go to Simha Rashi natives. One more thing, you have to pay attention to your marital life, because your 10th Lord and 8th Lord are in exchange, so it will do good for your career, but for your marital life, for your conjugal life, you have to be a bit extra careful. So if you have a promise of being cheated in love relations, or even in the matters of marriage, then you have to pay more attention towards your spouse or your partner. So this is something I can say in a very mild manner. So stay alert and pay attention as well in these matters. So this was for. Now let's see for Kanya Rashi. So for Kanya Rashi natives, there will be a success wave until March 21st, and there you can expect some great amount of work also in your workplace. A lot of work or a lot of things pending on your plate, but you will be able to manage to complete everything to the best of your manager's satisfaction. So that's also pretty much noted. And of course your fortune will rise, because Jupiter, who is your 4th and 7th Lord, is making connection with 9th house, which is a Raj Yoga in technically it's a Raj Yoga, so that will actually favor you to a great extent. And also focus on your family life, because Venus Rahu in 7th house will create that amount of dissatisfaction along with your spouse, or even in terms of love relations also. Be alert, especially Virgo men, that is Kanya Rashi Purush, has to pay more attention towards their partner. So that was for Kanya Rashi natives. So apart from that, other things looks bit actually better. So until 21st of March, don't see much amount of problems. And also when Mars turns direct on 24th of February, you will see a bit prominent position in your career as well, something working for you as well. So this was for Kanya Rashi natives. Next, let's go to Tula Rashi. So for Tula Rashi, this is the right time for spiritual awakening, and also for legal professionals, this is an amazing time period for breakthrough cases as well. So advocates of Tula Rashi natives, this is the time period you will get some high profile case or some great amount of victory in your case which you hadn't expected, and that will give you greater amount of remuneration as well. So the next 40-45 days are really important for you. And also Mangal, who is your 2nd and 7th lord, is sitting in 9th house and Jupiter is in 8th house. So you will be protected from all kind of mishaps, and during this time period you will even experience good amount of pleasant time with your family as well. So this was for Tula Rashi natives. For Vrishchik Rashi, next let's go to Vrishchik Rashi. So for Vrishchik Rashi natives, you can see some unexpected blessings coming on your way, because Jupiter is leaving your 7th house. So while leaving your 7th house, he has to do something good for you, because in the drishti, in the aspect of Jupiter, there is Amrit. So it is like wherever Jupiter sees, Ganga Jal will be sprinkled. So that's why now Jupiter's direct aspect on your Rashi should actually ease your life, or any kind of existing health issues you should be resolved out of it. So you can expect that a greater amount of fortune will actually favor you, and a smooth sailing in relationships is expected, whether it is in a marital relation or in the love relations. So it is really good time period for you, but you have to pay attention towards women, which is very much necessary during this time period. But pay attention towards your love relations as well, because even though it looks favorable right now, but you have to be bit careful also in those matters. So in general, I'm telling that for Vrishchik Rashi male natives, for Vrishchik Rashi Purush, stay bit alert and pay attention towards your love relations. So this was for Vrishchik Rashi natives. Next, let's go to Dhanu Rashi. So for Dhanu Rashi natives, there is career boost till 21st of March, because Guru in 6th house will start aspecting your 10th house. So you can expect some greater amount of changes in your career, and also you may be able to navigate your relationship also in a much better way, because Mangal, who is Vakri in your 7th house, once it turns direct on 24th of February, so it will create some kind of challenges, but you'll be able to manage that well, because Jupiter is staying very close, and it is now will start giving the 6th house as well as 7th house results. So that's why for the next 40-45 days, there will be a kind of a way where you will be able to manage your relationship to a very great extent. So you have to stay alert, but you will be able to manage it better is what I'm saying. So for Dhanu Rashi natives, it's not a good time to start something new. So you have to stay calm, and also there will be change in residence as well, which is coming up. So that we'll discuss during the Saturn transit in the next month. So this was for Dhanu Rashi natives. Next is a Makar Rashi. So for Makar Rashi native, this is one of the finest time periods for you, because Shani will very soon anyhow leave. So while leaving, he has to do something good for you, and Guru in your 5th house is placed so well. So your 3rd lord is in 3rd from itself. So this is the time period you will have an abundance amount of prosperity flowing towards you. So there could be some new income, because Jupiter in 5th house will aspect your 11th house. So some new professional income, or there could be a great amount of rise or hike also. Your previous investments will do really well, and you will reap a greater amount of profitable results as well during this time period. And also any kind of new ventures, if you are starting, that also will flourish really well. And any kind of dharmic yatra also you might take during this time period, that will actually do flourish your spiritual energies as well, and family happiness will be at peak. So you will stay happy with your family and you will feel more content, and now you feel that you are well settled. So that was for Makar Rashi natives. Next, let's go to Kumbha Rashi. So for Kumbha Rashi natives, you will be relieved from the career stress for some time. So it's a temporary relief which you will have, and financial stability would be there for some amount of time period because of Venus getting exalted in your second house, who is your Yogakaraka. So that's very important, and luxury also will await you, and some new job is also possible. Some new job is also expected during this time period. So overall, to say, Jupiter being in Kendra, what else you can expect? So as the saying goes, Kim kurvante grahe sarve yasya kendre Brihaspati. So when Guru is sitting in Kendra, we have to expect the good results itself, because all the planets together cannot do anything if Jupiter is sitting in Kendra. So this is one of the finest periods for you again in terms of transit. So next, let's go to the final Rashi, which is Meena Rashi. So for Meena Rashi natives, of course, there will be professional transformation right now. So I won't say professional success, but a great amount of transformation. So if anyone is planning for something new venture, new business, that might actually start right now. So you will get an idea, or you will hatch an idea, or you will start discussing about it with your family or with your friend circle, or with someone whom you trust and whom you want to actually make part of your journey as well. So that also might start, and this new ventures after some time period will actually lead to success also in future for you. And of course, you will live aram se during this time period, good food, short travels, and amazing life also during this time period you can actually expect right now. But from marital life perspective, there could be some kind of dissatisfaction or some kind of hindrances in your love life, which you have to pay more attention. So this was for Meena Rashi natives. So these were the predictions for all the 12 moon signs on the occasion of Guru turning direct in Vrishab Rashi. I hope you liked it. Now coming to the remedy. So I have 2 mantras which you can chant on a daily basis. So the first one is a Bija mantra, Om Gram Greem Grom Saha Gurave Namaha, and the second one is a Gayatri mantra, Om Rishabhadvajaya Vidmahe Grini Hastaya Dhimahi Tanno Guruhu Prachodayat. So people or the Rashi for all the Rashis who had somewhat kind of negative results predicted, so please do consider these 2 mantras and chant them, or chant both of them, or chant any one of them on a daily basis in the morning after sunrise, after completing your morning rituals, at least 108 times, facing northeast or east direction, and preferably wearing yellow color cloth. So this can actually help you to a great extent. So that's it for the day. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icons to receive instant notifications. If you want to avail personalized consultations from me, so you can definitely contact me. So click on the consultation form link in the description, or you can write to me at ashwinsastrology@gmail.com as mentioned on the screen. So that's it, and I wish that Guru showers best of best blessings of him towards all of you. Namaste.